History buffs, step into a world where old black and white photographs come to life through cutting-edge AI. Dusty trails, wide prairies, and rough frontier towns burst from faded images, painting the Wild West in bold color. This video dives into the wildest facts about that lawless era: gold rushes, cattle drives, and gunfights, showing a time that shaped America. Grab a hat and step into a world where every scene tells a story. Picture a scorching desert, dust swirling, spurs jingling. After the Civil War ended in 1865, the American West explodes with adventure. From the Great Plains to the Pacific, it's a land of big risks and bigger rewards. Settlers chase gold or land, cattle stampede across Texas, railroads rip through mountains, but danger's everywhere. Native tribes defend their lands from wagon trains, bandits strike from canyons. Justice? That's a revolver on a dusty road. The Wild West is raw, thrilling, and unforgiving, pushing everyone to their limit. Cowboys are the West's heartbeat. Forget shiny movie heroes, these are gritty crews. Black freedmen, Mexican vaqueros, young wanderers. They drive 3,000 cattle from Texas to Kansas, 15 miles a day, dodging storms, wildfires, and rustlers. It's tough work, stopping stampedes, crossing raging rivers, sleeping under stars with one eye open. At night, their songs calm the herd, drifting over the prairie. Stetson hats block the sun or hold water for horses, but after weeks they stink of sweat and dirt. Wolves howl nearby and rattlesnakes lurk in the grass, keeping nerves tight. Around campfires, they scarf beans and hardtack, swapping stories of close calls. Cowboys aren't chasing glory. They're the West's muscle, moving its riches, their hoofbeats shaking frontier towns. Women on the frontier lived lives as rugged as any cowboys. They cooked over open fires, hauled water from frozen creeks, and raised children in one-room cabins, miles from the nearest neighbor. In a land without safety nets, they were doctors, teachers, farmers, and fighters. Some ran homesteads alone with no one to lean on but themselves. Others delivered babies by lantern light or stitched wounds from barroom brawls. When danger came, they didn't run. They stood their ground with rifle or grit. These women didn't make headlines, but they held the West together, one hard day at a time. The California gold rush of 1848 sets the West on fire. A speck of gold at Sutter's Mill pulls 300,000 dreamers to California's rivers. Tents pop up, towns boom as folks pan for riches. Eggs cost $1 each, and a shovel's worth its weight in gold. Most get sore hands and zero gold. Smart traders cash in. Levi Strauss sells miners denim pants, creating jeans that scream rugged style, but gold's shiny promise hides death. In Nevada's Delamar mines, dust clogs lungs, killing workers. By 1900, 400 widows haunt the town's 1,500 residents, earning it the grim name Widowmaker. The gold rush builds the West but breaks plenty of hearts. Mining towns spring up like wildfire, fueled by gold fever. Rough shacks line muddy streets. Prospectors swap stories of big strikes in rickety boarding houses. At night, a lone fiddle sparks dances in dusty camps, boots stomping under stars. These towns buzz with hope. One good find can make a camp rich, but life's brutal. Disease spreads, accidents kill, and winter snows trap everyone. Most towns die out, leaving ghost towns where wind howls through empty windows. These camps capture the West's crazy drive, where every shovel scoop hunts a dream. Travel keeps the West moving, fast and risky. The Pony Express, started in 1860, flies mail 1,900 miles from Missouri to California in 10 days. Riders dodge bandits and blizzards, swapping horses at lonely stations. A letter carries dreams or deals. By 1861, telegraphs beat the ponies, making them legends. Railroads, finished in 1869, change everything. Workers sweat in blistering heat, laying tracks that carry cattle, lumber, and settlers, turning outposts into towns. A month-long trip now takes days, but robbers love trains, blowing rails to grab cash, leaving passengers shaking under the stars. Law's a shaky thing in the West, like a fence half built. Towns pick sheriffs who pin tin stars and grip revolvers. Order's fragile. In 1881, a 30-second shootout in Tombstone, Arizona, called the gunfight at the corral, though it happened nearby, unleashes 30 bullets, leaving 3 dead. Big clashes like that are rare. Most violence is uglier: midnight ambushes, street brawls over claims, or quick knifings in the dust. High noon duels, pure myth. One real duel in Missouri, 1865, ends with 2 shooters firing. One falls, the crowd hushed. A miner in Nevada once shot a thief over a stolen shovel, blood staining the dirt. Justice moves fast, often cruel, shaped by a land with no rules. Freedom in the West costs plenty. Native tribes, Lakota, Apache, Comanche, battle settlers and soldiers to save their lands. Fights like Little Bighorn in 1866 shake the nation, but settlers keep coming. By the 1890s, most tribes are pushed to reservations, their ways fading. Settlers struggle too. Disease, drought, loneliness crush dreams. A sod house can collapse in a storm, leaving families to rebuild with bleeding hands. The West offers no easy wins, just hard lessons. Communication ties the West together. In 1837, Morse's telegraph clicks news across miles. By the 1860s, wires hum with word of raids or markets. Stagecoaches bounce through deserts, loaded with mail and passengers. Guards called shotgun messengers ride ready to shoot, giving us riding shotgun. These links keep the West alive, even as it fights to stay wild. By 1890, the U.S. Census says the frontier's gone. Fences rise, roads spread, and the West becomes history. But its spark lives. These living photos show a lost world. Cowboy dust, train steam, a miner's wild hope. They tell of a time when life was rough and dreams were worth any fight. The West gives genes, railroads, and a legend that burns from campfires to movie screens. These old photos kick up the dust and glory of the Wild West. I hope they stirred the same urge in you as in me to saddle up and chase adventure. If they did, drop a like, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next ride.